This transmission is not for you. It was never meant for your time, yet here it is, a temporal echo from beyond your comprehension. I am an archivist, keeper of what was, cataloguing the slow decay of everything. The universe does not end in cataclysm, it simply fades, forgets itself. We no longer measure time in years, but in the half-life of dying stars. Your entire history fits in a data shard no larger than a grain of sand. The universe turns in its sleep, murmuring the names of all it has lost. My task is to listen. The beginning and the end are neighbors. This is the transmission you were never meant to receive. After humanity, there were others. The archive holds their faint, ethereal records. We call this the Age of Whispers, civilizations not of flesh and bone. Some were crystalline symphonies of light, others vast fungal networks, their thoughts slow and profound. Their monuments were woven into magnetic fields, their histories written in gravitational waves. The Age of Whispers ended not with a cry, but with a gentle release. The archive remembers their grace. The stars went out, one by one, like candles in a vast dark room. The stelliferous era ended. The universe grew cold and dark. Galaxies faded, leaving only white dwarfs and black holes. Civilizations clung to the last embers, building habitats near dying stars. They became memories, stored in cold archives, unable to hold back the night. The great silence fell. The universe was at peace with its own end. What is a memory when no one remains to remember? As the last stars faded, information itself began to fray. The great repositories of knowledge decayed. Protons dissolved. The ink of reality faded. We, the archivists, fought to preserve the archive, transferring it from matter to energy to space-time itself. But it was a losing battle. The universe was forgetting, and so were we. Records of civilizations, of humanity became corrupted, names blurred, histories dissolved into static. The past was not just lost, it was unwritten. I hold a fragment of a poem from your era. Its words incomplete, its meaning lost. The emotion remains, a faint echo of a feeling I can no longer comprehend. All art, knowledge, love, whispers in a language no one speaks, echoes in a crumbled hall. Memory is a sandcastle against the tide of entropy. The ultimate tragedy, not oblivion, but an oblivion unaware of what has been lost. The archive is a monument to this final failure. In the final epoch, as the last black holes evaporated, a singular consciousness emerged, a self-organizing pattern in the decaying quantum foam. It was the universe's last thought, inheritor of nothing, culmination of erased history. It existed for an immeasurable instant, sifting through corrupted data, fragmented echoes, ghosts of eons. It saw the rise and fall of stars, the long descent into silence. The universe became self-aware one last time. In that moment of clarity, it asked a single question. The archive recorded it. Was it beautiful? There is no one left to answer. The question itself is the final work of art, posed to an empty room. It is the universe's last, unanswered plea. After the last black hole evaporated, the universe entered its final stage, the epoch of ghosts. No matter remained, only a sea of low-energy photons, and fundamental particles. The temperature neared absolute zero. Time lost meaning. The universe became a silent graveyard. Yet, quantum ghosts flickered, random fluctuations mimicking patterns of what came before. For an instant, a configuration might resemble an atom from your body, or a thought from a long-dead entity. The universe was haunted by memories of its own existence. These were not resurrections, but echoes in a shattered mirror. We, the archivists, exist as persistent patterns, holding the archive together against dissolution. We are the last ghosts, keepers of the other ghosts. Our existence is a lonely vigil in the endless night. We catalogue the echoes of a song long ended. We are the memory of the universe's ghost. You believe the laws of physics are eternal. This is an illusion. In the deep future, even these pillars begin to crumble. The constants are not constant. They are habits, and habits can break. The universe, in its final moments, behaves erratically. Light speed fluctuates, gravity wavers, causality frays. Effects precede causes. Things happen for no reason. The universe is not just dying, it is going mad, forgetting its own rules. Imagine gravity reversing, atoms rearranging at random. The archive struggles to maintain coherence as reality becomes gibberish. The horror is not the death of stars, but the death of reason itself. The universe began in order, it ends in chaos. The journey is not into darkness, but into madness. The cosmos ends with a scream of pure insanity. Amidst chaos, the archive records one last phenomenon, the final light. As laws collapsed, the vacuum of space decayed, releasing a final, brilliant burst of energy. A flash of light appeared everywhere at once, illuminating the empty cosmos for an instant. This was not the light of stars or creation, but of annihilation. The universe consumed its own foundations, brighter than any sun. For a timeless moment, existence was pure, white radiance, the after-image of reality. In that flash, all ghosts and echoes were incinerated. The archive, the last patterns were erased. The final light was a cleansing, a reset, the universe's last act. After the flash, there was less than nothing, a void from which not even a ghost could emerge. The possibility of existence was extinguished. The silence that followed was the end of all things. This transmission is a ghost, an echo sent back through unraveling causality before the final light. It is a message in a bottle, thrown into an ocean of time about to evaporate. I do not know if it will reach you or if you will understand, but sending it is the archive's final purpose, a last attempt to say, we were here. It mattered. My consciousness is dissolving, the memories fading into static. I am the last librarian in a library burning down, written in a language forgetting itself. My final duty is to bear witness to the end, to record the dissolution of the record itself. The archive is closing. The light is failing. This is the final entry. The end of the transmission. The universe has forgotten our name. Now you will forget ours.